going to calculate the motor mount. And we are going to check that the engine, if this is the stringer, this is the stringer, normally the engines are located like this. Yes or not?
Yes.
A little inclined. That's the configuration in the majority of the engines because you have that configuration. And if you check the motor mounts in front, and suppose that this is the engine, this is the crankshaft, and those are the motor mounts, we need that information. Look at this, that distance. You check in the first page, that picture, in the bottom, my friends, in the first page, you have that distance. How much is that distance? The total is 32.
15.7.
The total, suppose that is 32. How much is that one? 16 inches. Yes or not?
Yes.
This is very important because with that distance and the torque, we are going to calculate the vertical force. Okay, pay attention. In order to calculate the motor mount, we are going to calculate the vertical force produced on the motor mount, the total vertical force. The vertical force have two components. One component because what? Vertical force. Because the weight. No? In this moment, each tire support a vertical force because the total weight of the car. How much vertical force support each tire? The total divided by 4. That's clear? In that car. One force because the weight. Plus other vertical force because the torque. Because the torque, what is the formula for torque? Torque is force
Radius.
times radius. And this is the vertical force times the radius. Okay? Okay, we are going to calculate, and this is because the torque. One force because the weight, and other one because the torque. All right, we are going to calculate the vertical force because the torque. How much is the maximum torque produced for this engine? You remember the calculation? You remember in the first page?
860.
860. Pay attention. This engine, the torque maximum is 1203 pounds. Follow me. In this moment we are calculating the vertical force because the torque is 1203. This is the maximum torque. And this is equal to the force because the torque times the radius. How much is the radius?
16 inches.
How much is 15 inches in feet?
Just divide by 12.
1.3
is equal to 16 is how much? That is 1.33, no? 1.33. Okay, in this particular case is the vertical force. The vertical force is equal to 1203 divided by 1.33. And how much is that? Is 902.47 pounds. This is the vertical force because the torque. Everybody follow me?